Good morning, guys. I want to show you super quick some of the things that sold today before I get them packed up. I just pulled my orders from the attic, okay? I have 9 orders to pack for today. This one I have to show you because it's unbelievable. This I got at that community yard sale I was talking about the other day, where I went to 50 yard sales in like one morning. This is a BB, okay? Vintage. Hello. Genuine leather, brand new, Y2K, fringe. The fringe. Can you believe this? This is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. It's brand new. I paid 20 for it. I paid 20 bucks for it because it's so cool. I know anytime I list something with fringe that is leather, it's out the door in a week. This one, so it was retailing for 100, okay? That was probably 20 years ago. Unfortunately, it's a size 0, which is not great because small sizes, you know, they take a lot longer to sell, but I didn't care. I had it up for 150 bucks for the last couple weeks. Somebody offered me 100. Good, take it. You can have it. I don't care. It's amazing. 100 bucks, I'll get 80. I spent 20, that's 60 bucks for me walking up to a yard sale and talking to a lady for 2 minutes. You know, that's amazing. This one I found at a yard sale too. Oh, it comes with a little top. Silk. Little beaded top. The beads are like super heavy, dude. It's unbelievable. It's like ethereal. I feel like a friggin' mermaid wearing this. You know? Wow. Amazing. She's off to her new home. I had that up for 40. It's vintage, it's silk. I think if I let it sit for longer, I could have got more for it. But that's okay. Because you know what? I have over 1,000 items at any given time. My hair is a freaking disaster. There's 1,000 items in my attic and I want them to move. I don't want them to sit here. Could I have gotten $50 for that silk beaded top? Yeah, probably. Waiting for the right person, but I'm not waiting a year to see if somebody might want it. It's not a real like good name brand or anything. BB for the skirt, everybody wants the BB, the Y2K BB. That's where it's at. I knew that would sell, no question. But things like that, it's an old 80s brand. It doesn't, nobody's like searching for, let's say, in phase fashions, you know, nobody's like looking that up when they're searching for cool stuff. They're just searching for, you know, a lot of times they're keywords, whatever I put with that, I don't even remember. Probably something cool. Anyhow, 2 wallets, little Michael Kors, just plain, I think it's called like Jet Set or whatever. We don't do Michael Kors a lot. It really just sits forever, but I got this. On Goodwill Tag Day, if you are the first person there and you get to the glass case first where they keep all of their expensive things, they would have had this in the case with a $30 tag on it, and I got it for $3 because I got to the case first with my big bag and my baby, and I walk up to the case, everything, if it's purple that day, everything purple, it's going in my bag, okay? I got 2 minutes to do it before everybody else grabs it. And I mean, I've gotten a pair of work boots, that $700 work boots. They were the brand Whites, I think. The most gorgeous things I've ever seen. Goodwill had them with a $200 tag on it. Nobody saw the tag. I got them for $3 and I think I sold them for $2.50. That was a great steal. They were in a box. People don't have time to like open the box in the madness of tag day, but I did. And luckily they were $3. That was a great sale. So it's usually shoes. They have all the expensive shoes. Sometimes the one I go to, nobody even goes over there. I'm the only one there. So I will put every single shoe that Goodwill thought was expensive into my thing. I'll get, let's say, 15 shoes out of that case. 2 of them will be trash. Maybe 3, maybe more. But they're all $3, right? So I'm spending almost nothing, and the chances of me finding really, really amazing stuff. I got Salvatore Ferragamo's from there. Everything you can think of. The best brands, the best things I find are in that case. Sunday morning, boom, I got 2 seconds to do it. Get them in my bag. And then when I get home, I get to look at them. I get fry boots all the time out of there. You know, I just got a pair of Uggs. Like, Uggs is not something you want to pick up generally, but these were neon green and platform. Done. They sold in a week for $60. I got them for $3. They were gorgeous. People want you just got to know what people are looking for. And I'll take everything from the case because I don't have time to sit there and look it up. There's always Nikes in there. Nikes don't really do it for me. They don't sell for anything in my experience. I've had a couple pairs of that were like special edition that I found that I got for like $100, but other than that, you know, Nike's the most oversaturated thing there is. So there's nothing there for me. But anyhow, I take everything out the case. This is one of them, Michael Kors. Michael Kors is not something that I pick up ever because there's so much of it. Nobody wants it. It sits and sits. You gotta friggin' pay to get rid of it. So that one, however, was surprising. It was $3. It was very beautiful and clean. Listed it for $40. Somebody offered me $38. Done. $38 for that. That's amazing. This one's beautiful. How friggin' cool this is. This is a handmade beaded little clutch bag. No brand or anything, but it has like little pineapples on it, okay? Me and my husband got up at the crack of dawn one day because my husband loves Magic, The Gathering, and there was a yard sale that in their post listed that there was going to be Magic cards there. So we got up, I don't know, 5:30 in the morning that day, drove at least 30 minutes down, went to this unbelievably beautiful neighborhood. My husband got a tote full of Magic for a friggin' $100. He was beside himself. I got the most amazing brands. These people lived 2 inches from the water. There was literally a ramp in their backyard for a boat. So if you can imagine, I got for Love and Lemons or whatever, all them Bowden, like all of those fancy brands. I got so much stuff. They charged me like probably 50 cents a piece or something, maybe less. I got a whole stack of clothes like this for $30. I got an Aston Martin messenger bag, like a men's big briefcase. I got a Samsonite leather briefcase. The Aston Martin was leather too. Amazing stuff. So you got to get up early. You got to get over there. This one, I took an offer of $18. Who cares? Whatever. I've had it for a while. Goodbye. And just everything else was pretty low. PacSun swimsuit, $18. I'll take it. I can't resist buying things that are cool, that I know will sell, even if they're only going to sell for under $20. You know, I'll never sell anything on eBay for less than $15. It's just not worth it after fees. I'd be lucky if I got $10 if somebody spent $15. But I'll do it if I wanted to move. And I really have to stop picking up these simple things. This is a Columbia little hiking dress. I got 24. I knew I wasn't going to get a lot for it. I can't resist when I'm out and it's like $1. I'll fill my damn car up with clothes that I know are going to only sell for 20. And I have to stop doing that. That's my fault. Here's little boy Cole Haan 0 grand. $15. I couldn't resist. They were so clean. This one is so pretty. I'm going to open it. Look. Look. It has freaking mushrooms. Look at the mushroom. This little bitty dress. I wanted it so bad. I wanted it for me so bad. I am far too large. to wear such a thing. Far too old to wear such a thing, but it's so gorgeous. I love it. I don't even know what I got, $17. I couldn't resist, I couldn't leave it. It's so pretty. Look at these ones. I'm not gonna take them out because they're white, but Lululemon little pants. I got at the same community sale. I got 2 of these for 15, so let's say under 10 bucks. I sold them for 65, had them for 75, took an offer of 65, absolutely. And then some J. Jill jeans, boom, $19 for those. Probably made, you know, 200 bucks for the morning off all these little, they like to call them bread and butters. They call them bread and butter stuff because they don't sell for a lot, but they sell. And I mean, this stuff accumulates, 15, 20, 15, 20, 15, 20. Now we're in like 200. When you see it, you're like, you know, $15. What am I gonna do with that? But then you throw in the one BB skirt, boom. Thank you guys so much for coming over to my page and making it look cool and getting it going for me. It's such a big help that you guys come over and check it out. Thanks for supporting me and following me along through this journey, and hope that, you know, it turns out to be something cool. I'm having fun doing this. I have another video coming out probably tonight. I already filmed it yesterday about my vintage Legos and my vintage Gymboree rainbow tag stuff. So stay tuned for that. I have to pack all this crap and then go make breakfast, and then who knows what. Go have fun today with the kids. Maybe we'll go to the park or something. I don't know. All right. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.